two words of advice I would offer. The first one is be yourself. I'm a really artsy person. I write poetry, and when I got called to Michigan, I pictured NASCAR and like hunting and all that stuff, and thought like, whoa, who are you sure it's me? But I decided to be myself. A friend of mine gave me that advice, and I didn't try to pretend to be something I wasn't to make people like me. And everybody just ended up liking me just fine, and I really gained a second family out there. And people can tell if you're being genuine, whether you're bearing your testimony of the gospel and preaching, or just socializing at dinner. People can sense if you're being fake. The other piece of advice would just be to lose yourself in the mission, especially in the individual lives of the people you're serving. Because if you lose yourself in your mission, you'll be infinitely happier than if you still cling to things that are going on back home. By losing yourself in your mission, I mean you get to a point where your prayers and your thoughts and your thoughts as you lie in your bed awake deal with the lives and the struggles of the people you're serving, and you identify with them, and you weep with them, and you laugh with them, and you go to their kids' baseball games and stuff like that. And when you get to that point, that's when you experience the fullest happiness and get the greatest results, and get the most permanent blessings. Usually they take the form of lifelong friends and a second family that will show up at your wedding someday. And you owe it to yourself to be a missionary when you are a missionary for the 2 years. Don't wimp out. Be the guy that wakes up early and that actually goes and knocks the first door, because you only have 2 years. Nobody on the mission is going to see you. Like, none of these strangers that you encounter and that you try to approach them in a park or something like that about the church are going to see you again, or none of them care who you are. And so you can afford to make mistakes and to just put yourself out there, because you have nothing to lose. But though it seems like a long time, it's not a long time. And you'll either spend the rest of your life thinking fondly about your mission and feeling a sense of pride and accomplishment, or feeling regret and uncertainty. It'll trail after you as, people interview about your mission like this, or, kids, like younger kids in your ward ask you about your mission. Serve a real, or just put all your heart into the mission, and don't withhold no sacrifice, to quote Winston Churchill.